Hi guys, I am going to show you how I created this ghost-like face. I started with gluing my eyebrows. This was the first time I've ever glued my eyebrows, so that was exciting. I then took a pencil liner and I kind of outlined the shape of where I wanted everything to be. Hindsight is always 2020 with these Halloween looks. I learned that I would have carved out more details in the mouth earlier on than trying to cover the black with white later, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. But just carving out those shapes and then putting the white everywhere else that I wasn't planning on putting black. For the white, I used Snow ShadowSense, and the black was just our EyeSense black pencil liner. Then I started filling in the shapes with Onyx ShadowSense. This was interesting. Like I said, hindsight's 2020. I would have done this a little bit differently. So if you're going to give this a try, I would highly, highly, highly recommend sketching out all of your shapes at the very beginning. That includes your ghosts, kind of the teeth looking thing in the mouth. Do that first because it is so hard to cover the black with white. Next, I'm creating a shadow around the eye holes by using a small liner brush and Onyx. Then I blended that out into the white to give it a shadow effect, and I just went around both eyes. If you've been watching some of my Halloween looks, I cannot do a single look without using our liquid eyeliner. It is the best. It's got the most precise brush on it, so I usually outline all my shapes with that to make them very crisp. Now that I'm working on the mouth, this is where I realized I wish I would have outlined these parts first because it took so long to cover the black with the white. Again, I'm using Snow ShadowSense, and I had to do 2 or 3 layers to get the white to show up over the black and not have it be a muddy kind of gray color. Next, I'm using the same Snow ShadowSense to create a neckline. I feel like this really pulled the whole look together. I wasn't originally planning on doing that, but it just felt incomplete without adding the neck. So then I outlined and blended with the Onyx ShadowSense. Next up was the ghost. Again, it is really hard to put white over black, so it took me doing each ghost a couple times. I would outline, and you can kind of see that the ghosts start out gray, and then I would do another layer of white over the top to lighten up the ghosts. And even in the end product, they're still a little bit gray. They could have had one more layer of white over the top, but I was pretty over it by that point. So they are what they are. I did like how they turned out. I used the black liquid eyeliner to do the eyes and the mouth on the ghost. Again, that brush is so little and precise. It made it really easy. Lastly, I finished up the ghost by outlining the little wings with a little bit of Onyx ShadowSense to give them more definition. And here's the final look.